to all the students which are admitted in L1 Science for the year 2020-21. Due to the situation of COVID, we learn by using the WhatsApp, that is by making video and send on the WhatsApp. Therefore, you all of us regularly see the videos that can be seen by me. Myself is PP Kharche. I will complete my MSc and BL in North Maharashtra University in the subject chemistry. Therefore, we are studying the subject chemistry. Before going to study, we know about the paper pattern. The paper pattern is 70 plus 30, that is 70 mark paper and 30 mark practical. In practicals, again, that divided into two types, 20 mark and 10 mark. 20 mark for practical and 10 mark for project. Okay, such type of paper pattern. But the situation is different than other due to COVID, and hence which type of paper can be used in the examination, that is offline or online, that can be, we will see the according to the situation. Therefore, we are studying the subject chemistry. Subject chemistry we are teach. First, we are teach the unit first. The name of the unit first is some basic concept. Some basic concept. Unit first. Some basic concept. Some basic concept. We know that. Some basic concept. We know the name. Some basic. Basic means that term are useful for studying the chemistry. That is some basic concepts of chemistry. Because which concept we are learn, that concept present in the chemistry we can learn. Okay, some basic concepts of chemistry. Therefore, we know that matter, something which occupies space and carrying mass, is called as matter. Matter are divided into three types: solid, liquid and gas. Therefore, solid, liquid and gas are the three states of the matter. Then we will see the properties of the matter. There are two properties of the matter. One is physical property and second one is chemical properties. Physical properties. First we will discuss about physical properties. Physical properties, generally melting point, boiling point. These are the physical properties that can be seen by the eyes. That property which can be seen by the eyes and we can observe their properties. Odor we can observe, color we can observe. Okay, all of us, color, odor, melting point, boiling point, density, these are the physical properties we can see by the eyes. Second one is chemical properties. The chemical properties, the properties in which matter changes and its properties also changes. It is chemical chain, and we can study such type of chain. Then that property is called as chemical properties. In chemical properties, composition also changes. If you are say H2 gas plus half O2 gas, that use H2O. In chemical properties, that H2 gas react with half O2 gas, then we have used H2O liquid. Therefore, here is gas, phase is gas, here that is reactant phase is gas. and product phase is liquid. Here phase changes, substance changes. Here H2 half to hydrogen gas, oxygen gas, where use H2O water molecule. Therefore such type of chemical properties can be studied, and that can be shown by the matter. That is, matter shows two types of physical property and chemical property. Therefore, how we can measure such type of physical property? Measurement of the properties. Properties can be measured by using the units. We know that there are 7 fundamental units. 7 fundamental units. How many? 7 fundamental unit. These are the 7 fundamental units we can use to measure the physical property. We know that length, L-E-N-G-T-H, length, symbol small l, we can measure in meter, that is small m, M-E-T-R-E, meter. We can measure in meter, and the symbol is m. Mass, we can symbol is small m, okay, and that unit is kilogram. Kilogram. Then third property is time. Time, the symbol is T. We can measure the time in second, that is S, that is second. Okay, then fourth one property is electrical current. Electric current. Electric current. C-U-R-R-E-N-T. Electric current, where measure that electric current I, that is ampere. Ampere, that is A. Unit is A. That is unit A. A-M-P-R-E. A-M-P-E-R-E. That is ampere. Then temperature. We can measure the temperature, that is symbol is capital T, and Kelvin, K-E-L-V-I-N. We can measure temperature in Kelvin. Then amount of substance. Amount of substance. Amount of substance, where a small n, that can be mole. M-O-L-E, that can be mole. The unit is M-O-L, and that is M-O-L-E. That is, we can M-O-L-E, meter, kilogram, second, ampere, Kelvin, mole. M-O-L-E, but the unit we can write M-O-L, mole. And the last one is luminous intensity. Luminous intensity. Luminous intensity, we can candela, that is CD. Candela is, that is the 7 fundamental unit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. These are fundamental units. That unit can be used to measure the physical properties. Okay, we know that which type of physical property we have seen that. First, we can take as mass. How we can measure the mass? Mass can be measured on balance. We know that if we go in the market, we can go in market and go into the shop. Then there is one of the measurement of the substance on balance. On balance, that is mass of the substance can be measured on the balance. That is mass. We have said that mass and weight. Mass and weight. We know that matter has mass and weight because we have seen the definition of matter. Something which occupies space and carrying mass is called as matter. Therefore, mass and weight. We can measure the mass of the substance or matter on the balance. We can measure also the mass of the body. We can measure the mass of the different object. Okay, therefore this is also one of the mass of the body is more fundamental property than its weight. Okay, therefore the basic unit of mass in SI system is kilogram, because there are seven fundamental kilogram. We have seen already mass can be measured in kilogram. Okay, that is again 1 kg. We have seen that if we are go in market, we see that market and purchase some vegetable, then we are tell give me 1 kilogram of vegetable, 1 kilogram of vegetable, 1 kilogram of flour, 1 kilogram of chili. Okay, that is 1 kilogram mass, and which we can measure in kilogram. 1 kilogram is equal to again 1000 gram. That is one of the relation. 1 kilogram is equal to 1000 gram. Is equal to, we can write in this way, 10 raised to power 3 gram. In this way we can measure the mass and weight. That is SI units. SI units means one of the system, international system of units. That system of units measure all the physical properties by using the units. And that unit is called as SI units. These are the 7. seven SI units. These are the 7 SI units called as fundamental unit. From that unit, another unit can be derived. Therefore, we can second property, length. We have discussed about the length. Second property, LENGTH, length, denoted is small, L, and the measure in meter. Measure in meter. We know that length of box, length of room, length of different types of object can be measured by using the unit meter. It is denoted by small m. Therefore, we know that the SI unit of length are used for measure the different length of the different object. Then third one is volume. That is, volume is the physical quantity, okay, or physical that can be measured. We know that volume, meter cube, the unit which can be used for measurement of volume is meter cube, dm cube, liter, this way. These are the derived units. That the volume can be measured in meter cube, and meter cube is derived unit, dm cube is derived unit, liter is derived unit. Because length, we can measure the length in meter. SI unit is meter. Meter, m into m, that is equal to meter cube. That is length into breadth into height. Here is meter cube. Therefore, volume can be measured in meter cube, in dm cube, in liter. 1 liter is equal to 1 dm cube. That relation very important for us. 1 liter is equal to 1 dm cube. Again, 1 liter is equal to 1000 ml. This is important for us. Is equal to 10 raised to 3 ml. This can be unit very important for us. That is, volume can be measured this way. We can also measure the volume in centimeter. That is 1 centimeter. 1 centimeter is equal to 1 ml. Then 1 centimeter cube is equal to 1 ml. In this way, we can measure the volume. That is 1000 centimeter cube is equal to 1000 ml. Again, in this way, we know that 1 centimeter cube is 1 ml. 1000 centimeter cube is also is equal to 1000 ml. That is, we know that such type 10 raised to power 3 centimeter cube is equal to 10 raised to power 3 ml. These are the unit of volume. In this way, we can measure the physical quantity. Suppose we can measure the volume of cube, then we can measure length, breadth, and height, and from that we can measure the volume. In this way, we can measure the different physical property by using the unit. Then we can discuss about density. That is, density is equal to mass upon volume. If we know the mass and volume, we can measure the density of the substance. Therefore, how we can calculate the unit of density? Mass we can measure in kilogram, volume in meter cube. Therefore, kilogram meter cube inverse is the unit of density. Mass upon volume, we have see that density we can measure by, if we know the object of mass, volume. Suppose we can measure the density of water, therefore we can know the mass of water, and then we know volume of the water. From mass and volume ratio we can calculate the density. Mass is measured in kilogram, volume is measured in meter cube. Therefore, the unit of density is kilogram meter cube. Again, temperature. We know that temperature is one of the basic requirement in thermodynamics. If we know the temperature, TMPE, RATUR, temperature, capital T, and the unit is Kelvin, capital K. That suppose temperature, we know the temperature in degree centigrade, T small t. Therefore, in degree centigrade, suppose the small t, value of small t is equal to, let's say that 25 degree centigrade. Okay, then we can convert into capital T by using the formula. T is equal to small t plus 273 in by out of bracket K. Small t is equal to 25 plus 273 bracket. In this way, 298 Kelvin. That is, convert the degree centigrade into Kelvin by the formula. Capital T is equal to T plus 273 into K. In this way, we can calculate the temperature. We can measure the temperature and calculate by using the formula. Measure the temperature in Kelvin. If they are given in degree centigrade, we can convert into Kelvin. Degree centigrade is very important for us. Therefore, such type of, generally the thermometer, in thermometer the temperature are measured in degree centigrade. Okay, and in laboratory we can use the thermometer which have the value from 0 degree centigrade to 100. That is the level, that is 0 degree centigrade to 100 degree centigrade. In thermometer, such type of thermometer are present. It means thermometer, bottom of the thermometer some mercury are placed. Some mercury are placed in this way, and there are some lines which can use here 0 degree centigrade, then 20, 10, and 20, then in this way 30, 40, in this way there is thermometer. At the bottom of the thermometer there are mercury is used. That mercury is used to measure the temperature. Such type of thermometer is used to measure the temperature. Therefore, in laboratory, this 0 degree centigrade to 100 degree centigrade thermometer is used to measure the temperature of the different reaction can be performed in the laboratory. In this way, we can measure. Also, the temperature are measured in Fahrenheit. That is F Fahrenheit. One of the formula used, F is equal to 9 by 5 degree centigrade plus 32. If we know the value of temperature in degree centigrade, we can convert into Fahrenheit. Okay. Therefore, if we know the degree value of degree centigrade, then we can use the formula. Fahrenheit is equal to 9 by 5 degree centigrade plus 32. And by using the formula, we can convert the degree centigrade temperature into Fahrenheit. And again, we can convert degree centigrade into Kelvin by using the formula. We are already discussed that formula. Degree centigrade plus 273. In this way, we can discuss the such type of properties that can be physical properties, and we can measure the physical properties. The value of physical property we can measure by using the different unit length, mass, time. Where generally the amount of substance, electric current, luminosity intensity. In this way, we can discuss the SI units, and there from that SI units, some unit can be derived. That is called a derived unit. Where density is the derived unit. Density, again we are saying density is equal to kg upon meter cube. That is kilogram meter cube. That is the fundamental unit. Sorry, derived unit. That derived unit can be calculated from the SI units. That is, derived unit can be calculated from the volume. Example of volume. Volume is equal to measure in meter cube. That is, SI unit of length is meter m into m. That equal to meter. In this way, these are the derived units. Okay.